Yo, peace and blessings, everybody. Gerald Hassan coming at you in Lightning Minds Enterprise. Just wanted to share a thought with you that I've been having for the last few days. Or probably I would say even longer than that because I've actually even spoke on it before. And I was just out here doing some work, man. I was, meditating and just, anyway, decided to sit down and speak with you for a little bit. And it's about a victim's mentality, right? The victim mentality. And if you listen to any of my videos and you've heard me speak about the victim's mentality, so I'm not talking about a real victim, a person that harm has been done to. They didn't play an active role in it. They didn't play a participating role in it. They didn't want to play a participating role in it. They were forced into something happens to them totally out of their desire, right? I mean, they didn't play no kind of role in it whatsoever, outside of being forced into whatever or fooled into the role, thinking that they was going to get, thinking by someone that they was going to get something that the person knew that they wasn't going to give them. And so I'm not talking about that kind of thing. I'm talking about the ones who play a role, play a particular active role, despite the truth that's being told to them, despite the reality of what's going on, despite them knowing what they're consciously doing. They just say like an example of an individual selling dope. You selling dope, you get snitched on. I heard so many times a dude say, I wouldn't have been in here if it wasn't for the snitch, or if whatever, like blame the jacker, the snitch, the females who be after them for the money. It's just like for a chick, if she wear clothes where she revealing her body. I once heard a minister say that the man wasn't created to control himself around a woman when she presents herself a certain way. If she has a nice body that women are even attracted to, then no, a man gonna definitely be attracted to, and he's gonna respond and say certain things. But that's not to justify anything like that, what a man may do. I'm saying taking responsibility of the role that we sometimes play in certain things that happen. And it's like, until I'm doing everything I can do and supposed to do to make sure certain things don't take place and certain things don't happen, or I get treated a certain way, I get talked to a certain way, or certain results don't happen to me, what I'm saying? Until I'm doing everything I can do, then I can't blame things outside of me, him, her, that, this, the job, the white man, the Mexican man. I can't blame all these different things for what happened to me when I'm not doing all I can do. If I get fired on a job for a lack of participation or for being late or for whatever it may be, despite the fact that everybody else may be doing it, if I'm not doing what all I should be doing, despite what everybody else doing, I get fired for what I'm doing, I can't blame them for all this, that, and another, because I put myself, even though they may be biased, they may be racist, they may be whatever, I put myself in a position for them to exercise that hate or that biasness. And so for me to walk around with a victim state of mind saying, this happened to me because of this and that, I don't take no responsibility. I blame everything outside of me. When I'm telling my story to people, I don't tell them I was being late all the time. I don't tell them I wasn't getting up. I don't tell them, people not helping me do this, that. I go to my family for help. They don't want to help me, but I don't tell them I'm not trying to help myself, that I done got myself fired from this, that, their job, and I ain't looking for no job or whatever case may be. My point is that, without getting into all the many different specifics, is that those who sit and put themselves in a victim's position when they know damn well that they not doing all they can do to not put for certain things not to happen to them, or that they voluntarily play a certain role knowing what was going on, but because it didn't happen the way they really, really, truthfully, uh, um, um, I would say, like in a slick way, wanted things to happen. You know what I'm saying? Then you can't blame, other people for how. I say this here. Even if a person lied to me, right? And I act, let's just say I'm in a relationship, girl cheat on me, right? I mean, I'm not going to blame her for, she hurt me. I don't trust females no more because I'm been in a relationship. I gave a chick all this, that, and other, and now, and she cheated on me, so ain't no female worth this, that, and other. I'm not even going to really be tripping with her too much because, I mean, today, the man I am today, I mean, I put myself in a situation where I didn't go through all of the channels that I should go through. I didn't have the criterion set for her to have to pass certain criterions to prove that she's trustworthy. I mean, just so on and so forth. I didn't go to, I didn't do all I can do to make sure that she was even worthy of my trust. Well, I didn't do all I can do to make sure a person that, again, that was trustworthy or even, deserve, let's just say my body or my mind or whatever, right? And so, anyway, just with all that being said, it's just when you take on a victim state of mind, because some of you have this frame of mind and probably do it unknowingly and maybe unintentionally, despite what you are told, you still say you're a victim. You still say you was wrong. And so a victim state of mind is when you saying you was wrong and you didn't play a role in it. You're not telling people what you do and what you don't do. You're not telling people. It's just like a person who you cheat and you've been sleeping with different dudes, but then he get caught. So he's a dog ass motherfucker, this, that, and other, and you want to divorce this, that, and other. I heard a woman speak about this on a video, and I mean, I do believe women have the tendency to be as slick as she say, and so he all this, that, and other. So when you go tell a story, all you telling what he do. You don't tell the fact that you've been doing all this, that, and other. And that's probably why he do it, because even though he ain't had no proof, he picked up on something wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, just it's not helping you, and that's the whole point. Lightning Minds Enterprise is about personal healing and health, and improving our social health and environment. And so you're not better. If you're not better, we're not better. So to improve us, we have to improve who I am personally. And the only way we can come out of these different experiences in a healthier and stronger way is that we start holding ourselves accountable, start taking some accountability, when the role that we play, things that we didn't do, things that we didn't, we hadn't acknowledged, and so on and so forth. But until we start taking some accountability and stop taking on this false victim's position, until we do that, then we're always going to continue to keep going through these same cycles. Because you know what? That's life handing that test right back to you every time. You don't pass the test, life going to hand it right back to you every time until you pass the test. Because it's something that you're not getting. It's the reason why certain things keep happening to you, because it's something that you're not getting. And that's why you continue to go through the same thing over and over. That's why you know so many dog ass niggas, or that's why you know so many nutting ass females. You know what I'm saying? So it's because it's something you're not getting. That's why you keep getting fired. That's why you can't get a job. That's why you can't get ahead. That's why you can't whatever. Because it's something that you're not getting yet. And until you get it, you're going to keep having to take this test over